Welcome back to my channel, beautiful souls. As I cleanse my working altar and do some pre-work for a future working that I want to do for myself, I want to dive into one of nature's most powerful yet underappreciated magical allies, chicory. This humble blue-flowered plant holds secrets that have been whispered among practitioners for centuries, and I'm excited to share its magical wisdom with you. So, get comfortable and enjoy some cozy vibes as we explore chicory's rich magical history, their correspondences, and the many ways you can incorporate this incredible plant into your own practice. Because chicory might look like a simple roadside wildflower, but don't let its modest appearance fool you. This plant is a powerhouse of magical energy, carrying within its roots, leaves, and flowers the ability to remove obstacles, enhance psychic abilities, and open doorways to deeper spiritual understanding. Chicory's magical reputation spans continents and cultures. In ancient Egypt, chicory was considered sacred and was often placed in tombs to assist the deceased on their journey through the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed chicory could make the invisible visible, a property we still work with today in divination and spirit communication. In Hoodoo, chicory root has long been used to remove obstacles and clear away spiritual blockages. Root workers would often include chicory in road opening formulas due to chicory's ability to literally clear the path ahead for success and opportunity. This African diaspora connection extends to other traditions as well. In New Orleans voodoo, chicory holds special significance not only in magical work for removing obstacles, but also in the famous chicory coffee that's become part of spiritual offerings and daily practice. The plant's use in South African traditional medicine, where it's prepared as a purifying tonic, shows that chicory's cleansing properties have been recognized across the African continent as well. It's worth noting that chicory is actually native to Northern Africa, and its cultivation is believed to have begun in ancient Egypt, which helps explain these deep connections to African spiritual and healing traditions that have traveled and evolved across continents. Even in Native American traditions, chicory is also recognized for its power. They are used in ceremonies for clarity of vision and to strengthen one's connection to the spirit world. The plant's ability to thrive in difficult conditions, growing in poor soil along roadsides, make it a symbol of resilience and the ability to find opportunity even in challenging circumstances. Understanding chicory's magical correspondences helps us work with their energy more effectively. Chicory is ruled by the sun, giving it strong solar properties of illumination, clarity, and personal power. Its element is air, connecting it to communication, mental clarity, and the realm of thoughts and ideas. The planet Jupiter also influences chicory, amplifying its properties of expansion, luck, and removing limitations. This dual solar Jupiter influence makes chicory particularly powerful for breakthrough magic, those times when you need to break through barriers and expand beyond your current limitations. Chicory resonates with the throat and third eye energy centers. Their blue flowers connect it to communication and spiritual sight, while its bitter taste stimulates the throat energy center, helping clear blockages of self-expression and truth-telling. The color correspondences for chicory includes blue for its flowers, representing truth, communication, and spiritual insight, and brown for its roots, grounding us in practical earth magic. White can also be used when working with chicory for purification and clarity. Now let's explore chicory's main magical properties and how they can serve your practice. Perhaps chicory's most celebrated magical property is their ability to remove obstacles and open roads to success. The root in particular is prized for this work. When you feel stuck in any area of life, career, relationships, creative projects, anything, chicory can help clear the energetic debris that's blocking your progress. I like to work with chicory root by carrying a small piece in my pocket during challenging times, or by burning dried chicory as incense while visualizing my path becoming clear and obstacles dissolving. Chicory has a fascinating reputation as well for invisibility magic. This doesn't mean literal invisibility, though that would be pretty cool, but rather the ability to move through situations unnoticed when needed, or to deflect unwanted attention. I remember reading once that some students, they have used chicory to help them avoid being called on in class, or they would also maybe use it to like move through social situations with less scrutiny, for example. Which makes chicory quite interestingly connected for glamour work. Chicory can help you project the energy you want others to perceive, making it useful for job interviews, dates, or any situation where you want to control how you're seen. The connection between chicory and enhanced psychic abilities runs deep in magical tradition. Tea made from chicory leaves can be consumed before divination work to sharpen intuition and increase receptivity to spiritual messages. I particularly recommend chicory for anyone working with tarot, scrying, or dream work. Their ability to make the hidden visible applies beautifully to divination practices. Chicory teaches us about finding abundance in simplicity. During times of financial challenge, working with chicory can help shift your perspective to see opportunities and resources you might have overlooked. It's excellent for budgeting magic and finding creative solutions to resource limitations. But let's get practical now. Here are some specific ways to incorporate chicory into your magical practice. Definitely lean into your guides, lean into your intuition so you can work with chicory in a way that calls to your soul. Okay? So, first, for any kind of road opening spell, for example, you can create some kind of charm, maybe. You can take chicory roots, some kind of candle of, color of your choosing. You can also take a small lodestone or magnet, and you can light the candle, hold the chicory root, visualizing your blocked path becoming clear, speak your intentions clearly, name the specific obstacle you want removed, and then you can bury the chicory root at a crossroad or at the entrance to your property, for example, just asking chicory to clear your way forward. If you would like to incorporate chicory in some kind of invisibility oil, you can infuse olive oil with dried chicory flowers and leaves for a moon cycle. This oil can be anointed on pulse points when you need to move through situations with minimal attention, or when you want to observe without being observed. It's particularly useful for empaths who need energetic protection in crowded spaces. If you perhaps want to make some kind of communication clarity tea, you can blend chicory with a small amount of honey and drink before important conversations or negotiations. The throat energy center activation combined with chicory's Jupiter influence can help you speak your truth with both clarity and diplomacy. Perhaps you're looking to enhance your spiritual sight. This can be kind of like a third eye kind of blend. You can mix dried chicory flowers with mugwort and lavender. Burn this blend as incense before meditation or divination work. The smoke helps activate psychic centers and create an atmosphere conducive to spiritual communication. The last but certainly not least, not least at all, another way you can work with chicory is by perhaps creating a prosperity wash, which is like a floor wash, right? So you can brew a strong tea of chicory root and leaves. Add this to your floor wash to remove financial blockages from your home and invite new opportunities. If you feel called, be sure that you wash from the back of your space towards the front door. This is one of the many, many ways you can do it. But once again, listen to your guides, listen to your soul. You will be directed, especially if you have a solidified tradition and you're told to do it in a specific way. Definitely follow that tradition. But again, one of the ways is that you can wash from the back of your space towards the front door, visualizing limitations being swept away. If you're called to work closely with chicory, consider growing your own. Chicory is remarkably easy to grow and quite hardy. They do prefer full sun, but they can really tolerate poor soil conditions, making it accessible for most gardeners. Plant chicory seeds in spring and you'll have flowers by mid to late summer. The magical timing of harvesting matters greatly. For general magical work, harvest chicory during the waxing moon when the sun is strong, ideally between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. For road opening work, harvest the roots in fall when the plant's energy has moved downwards. Dig carefully, thanking the plant for its sacrifice. For psychic work, gather the flowers early in the morning when they first open, capturing their connection to dawn consciousness and new awareness. For invisibility magic, harvest during the new moon when the energy of hiddenness is strongest. No matter what you decide to work with chicory in your own practice, always leave offerings, whether that is water, a coin, or tobacco, and never harvest more than 1/3 of any plant. Before we close, let's talk about important safety considerations. While chicory is generally safe for most people, pregnant women should avoid consuming it in large quantities as it may stimulate the uterus. If you're taking medications, particularly for diabetes or heart conditions, consult with a healthcare provider before consuming chicory regularly, as it can affect blood sugar and blood pressure. From a magical perspective, chicory is powerful energy. Start with small amounts in your workings to see how you respond to their influence. Some practitioners find chicory road opening energy so strong that it brings changes more quickly than expected. Okay, so proceed with caution. Okay, make sure you're prepared for what you are calling in. So always approach chicory and any plant ally with respect. This isn't just an ingredient, they are a spiritual partner in your work. Take time to connect with chicory spirit before using it magically. Sit with the plant, meditate with them, and listen to what they want to teach you. Chicory reminds us that true magic often comes in humble packages. This roadside plant carries within them the power to transform our lives, remove our limitations, and expand our spiritual sight. They teach us that we can thrive even in difficult conditions, and that sometimes the most powerful magic is found in the simplest places. As you begin working with chicory, remember to approach it with gratitude and respect. Start small. Observe how their energy affects your life and allow your relationship with this plant ally to grow naturally. Anyway, beautifuls, thank you for joining me in exploring chicory's magical properties. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more plant magic content. Leave a comment below sharing your experiences with chicory. I'd love to hear how this powerful plant has worked in your practice. But anyway, beautifuls, until the next time, may your path be clear and your magic be strong. Truth and love.